Hello everybody, and welcome back to World of Tanks Blitz. I am here in my newly acquired T-54E2. I actually got it from the M60 crates during this current event. It took me about, I believe, about 10 or 11, and finally got enough certificates to get this tank. Got a couple good battles here for you. I had a platoon with Benjamin Hutch. He's a good old friend of mine. Known each other for a long time. And he's over there driving the E75. I think it's ST. I'm not very sure. One of the vehicles that I'm not very familiar with. So right off the bat, we're on Fort Despair over here on Supremacy, capturing C. That's a good shot from the Waffenträger there. Kind of surprised me, honestly. And wow, whole enemy team just shows up right there. So Jagdpanther 2, pretty good shot into him. Pulled that before he's able to fire. Waffenträger aiming and bounces again. Take another 640. And here you see me fighting auto aim, and that's just one of my flaws. I mean, it cost me some of my hit points there. See on the map there, we got two enemy tanks over there against one of ours, and for him they ain't looking good, so I'm kind of getting a little anxious to kind of push here, because I don't want to stay here and then end up getting shot in the sides or the rear. Catch this M3O just looking wherever. At this point, we can't, it's hard to push because all their heavy tanks are sitting right there, but they're kind of pulling out in the open and giving us easy shots, so we don't really have, it's not really necessary for us to rush him at the moment. As you see me here, trying to knock out that Waffenträger, as I don't want him putting a round into me. And thankfully my teammate knocks him out. They're starting to move forward a little bit. Medium tanks on the left have finally fallen, and at this point we're losing pretty bad. They got 5 tanks, we're down to 3. Can we pull this out? Can we pull out a win? Just have to stay tuned to find out. And there we're knock out the Yo. Now I make a really aggressive move here, try to knock out the Jagdpanther 2, because I know that 2 enemy heavy tanks have bad DPM. Doing so, I'll take 1 hit, 2 hits, put a good round on the Jagdpanther. I dodge his shot, and while I reload in time before he shoots, and I do. And then I bounce a shot from M103. Hopefully I can reload in time to knock him out. For this IS-8 puts a round, trying to side scrape here. A good round in his lower plate. Back up, and unfortunately I angle incorrectly. He puts a good round in my lower plate. Load up APCR and finish him off. It is now 3-2, and we are back on top. Now unfortunately, my platoon mate Benjamin, he actually died in the middle of this scanner. Enemy team, excuse me, was full health IS-8 and the Skoda T27. And there goes the Skoda. Now, if you notice, I'm looking at the cap points here. They have 2 caps, A and B, and they're actually getting points right now. Look at my hit points. I'm particularly low, and take a good HE shot there. Very thankful that didn't end me. If it did, it would make it very hard for our teammates here to finish him off, if we're able to. All right. So 3 minutes and 20 seconds left. Enemy team is quickly gaining points. 870 to our 800. IS-8 still plenty of health. Put a nice track shot into him. Try to back up before he puts a shot into me. Will the M103 put a round in him? Our other teammate does, and M103 does. And boom, take in the final shot to knock out the IS-8. Come out on top with 3,900 damage, Ace Mastery, High Caliber, Steel Wall, and a Spartan. So we will take that, and we'll move on to the next battle. Alright, so through our second battle of the video, we're here on Oasis Palms, and yet again, another Supremacy battle. And I don't know about you guys, but I absolutely despise Supremacy. I know a lot of people like it, a lot of the older players don't, if I remember correctly. But this map is huge. So obviously we're going to go towards A, and some interesting facts on the T-54E2 What More Game would actually originally was planning to put it in the game, it was going to be a tier 9 medium. Uh, I don't remember how long ago this was, but it actually has the whole of the M48 and obviously its own turret. And speaking of this turret's really, really reliable. The only times I've been penetrated is by tier 9 tank destroyers using heat or APCR, and they'll penetrate the cheeks or they'll go to the hatch. And that's not an easy target to hit. Anyways, back to the game. You see, we're over here tearing apart this Carnarvon that mistakenly was all by himself. In the meantime, we capture A, and we have lead of the points. Now, the enemy team has really the only other American tier 8 heavy tank that, in my opinion, even in comparison to this guy in terms of how good it is, the M6A2 Experimental. Alright, so the enemy team is, for the majority, spotted. See my counterpart T-42 over there in the dunes, as well as Tiger P. Trying to put a nice, good shot in the side over there, and he in return puts one in mine. You notice on the map there, we're getting heavy enemy resistance on our west flank there. So me and Ben are going to try to counter them, get them all. Try to put a good round that Chimera. Really want to knock him out as he pulls back before I get a shot into him. Notice me make a little misplay here. Their Chimera actually pulled out. He could have put a good round on the side there, but he doesn't. To back up, that's a shot from the M6. You see, I loaded a go round. Got a good shot in his front corner there. Really hard tank to get through frontally. Tiger 2 just basically YOLOs past him. And this is where I'm kind of confused, because everybody just leaves the M6A2 alone and goes after the Chimera. And I'm basically left for myself. Put a finishing shot in the M6. And now it's down to me, T-54E2. If you notice, we are actually yet again losing. Enemy tanks is down to 5. We are down to 4. Ben has already died again. Put a good tracking shot in there. Do not want him to get into my side. You see, this is a tank that's very good at face hugging. I've only played about 8 battles in it, and I absolutely love this tank. In fact, I think it's probably my most favorite tier. Never thought that I would find a tank I like more than the Samura SM or the Action X, or even the honestly the new WZ 122 TM. And it's me and the Tiger 2 trying to knock out this Super Pershing. There we go. So now it is tied, down two tanks each. I have already done 3,400 damage, and we have blocked 1,700. Oh, there's a Tiger P. And I put a good round in his hatch. There we go. He ricochets. Notice the J Panther's full health. Don't want his DPM getting into my side. Gotta rush his Tiger P and knock him out. So now it's down to 2 against 1. Turn around here, try to get my front to the J Panther. And not really sure why he's just sitting there. As you'll see in the next couple seconds, I think he's having some lag issues. Side scraping here, put a nice round on the side, and now he begins to move. Got another good shot on the side, I guess more of his corner rather. And I absolutely hate it for guys that this happens to. You're in a very dire situation and your internet just flops on you. You begin to lag. So I'm pretty sure that's what happened to this guy here. And we ended up finishing him off with another victory. Alright, so we finish out with 4,800 damage, Ace Mastery, Top Gun, High Caliber, and a Steel Wall. And we rack up with a nice 4 kills. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Again, if you love this video, give it a like. If you hated it, give it a dislike. Any feedback is welcome. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.